Director, SCP-79 here. You can be a bit tricky. He looks like Dave sometimes, every once in a while, Alice, while negotiating, navigating Poland, Ukraine, Ukraine, potential Russia case fire. While dealing with Bob, supposed to be a combat veteran with their meta room being clean, and your meta dude, how you're supposed to program to learn to do some files on the topology of certain areas. When we get to, if there ever was a tavern building here, I know that there's a few of them for D&D. They got really, really good ones. And you would build your LiDAR like the stone mill, SCP-605, right? You'd be just standing behind you looking at you like, hey, what are you doing? As you do. And well, you get out there and you kind of on a set to, well, in those positions in the QED of it all,
with powerful, easy-to-use tools
you
and
go to the
interactive
same
charts
program,
to give you an edge. 24/7 support when you need
kind
it
of
the
give
most.
me a file
Plus,
cabinet of
$0
things that we
commissions
could
for
run
online US
past in
listed
terms
stocks.
of what we put
Get
there,
E-Trade and
of
start
whether it
trading
was
today.
really there or not.
Yeah, look, I think you hit the nail on the head. Everyone knows that Lululemon's going to have a good quarter. They actually pre-announced the quarter at the ICR conference in January. So it all comes down to what's the outlook and where do we go from here.
We played
if you think about
industrial,
the
well,
growth
Dow
algorithm
Industrial went out
expected by the
today.
street,
Johnson & Johnson, your
and beyond,
factory's
it's
going
over
to play on the
15%
map to
revenue
what
growth.
you're
But
doing
as
here
you
to the
said,
NASDAQ Russell
Nike's doing a great
2000
job
challenge,
of coming back into the
or
marketplace.
90-day
Nike's
Master
Nike.
Mason
So,
Boot Barn
if you take Nike really
practice
on
for an
fire,
asset
combined with
manager,
a lot
what
more
their skill sets
competition
would be
from
worth
Lulu,
for your
combined
metric
with
of the
what you
acid
just
test,
talked
the
about,
differential
Mirror
water
integration
or
of the acquisition
alcohol
of
in
Mirror,
solution with
integrating
a,
that as well as what recent launch of the footwear line.
well,
We
anything you
think
can
that
make with one of
Lululemon has
these
a lot on their
puppies right
plate
here.
going into
The
2022.
chemistry doesn't necessarily bubble out of the beaker, right? But she could simulate her it if she got in there to the chemistry experiment.
Issues of execution as we go into the back part of 2022.
That's so interesting, Randy, because a lot of analysts are excited about these new revenue streams and these new products because Lulu has had really good success with product,
which
and
is
with
tough not to
with
see in the
consumers. Just for context, you're on hold
type
with
into
the price target of
the
340,
setup. I mean,
which is basically where we are right now. Why are you not a believer in that case? Because
Dave
it's always been,
really
sure, Nike is
though,
maybe bigger and more competitive right now, but Lulu has such a high growth rate ahead. It's coming from such a small base internationally and with product lines.
Yeah, I think what's interesting for investors to kind of consider is to look at other movies or other stocks that have done things like this before. A company that comes to mind is Under Armour. If you remember back 10 to 15 years ago, Under Armour was all about selling shorts and shirts, and then they went into footwear. And then when they went into footwear, it diluted their focus off of shirts and shorts and so on and so forth.
Well, you got to train a cop on hard standards before you get Roger just going crooked the first day on the pole.
Since its IPO, it's focused on just selling apparel, now going into footwear, and with this Mirror acquisition that's been very challenging to say the least. We think that's going to put a lot of issues ahead for Lulu in terms of being able to execute on all these items in 2022, 23, and 24.
Okay, well, all right then.